Today's lesson will be on probability. Probability is a measure of how probable it is that an event will occur. It definitely will happen. It will never happen. It might happen. There's a strong chance it'll happen. It is not very likely to happen. Tomorrow will be Friday. Well, seeing as though today is Saturday, there is no chance of tomorrow being Friday. So it'll never happen. Pizza will be served for lunch today. It could happen, you never know. The sky will darken tonight. Well, I would hope so. So it'll definitely happen. There will be a snow day tomorrow. Well, seeing as though it's 80 degrees out today, the chances of a snow day tomorrow aren't very likely, but it could happen. You will have homework tonight. Of course you're going to have homework tonight, but Mr. Dion might be nice to you. So there's a strong chance it'll happen. What other examples can you think of? It's really hard, actually, to think of examples of things that will never happen. Try to think of some things that'll never happen and write them down in your notebook. Moving on to experimental probability. Data is collected through observations or experiments. Each result from the experiment is called an event. The probability of an event is equal to the number of times an event occurs divided by the total number of experiments. Here's the example. P, the event, equals the number of times an event occurs over the total number of experiments. Here we go, Mr. Dion playing basketball. Experimental probability. Remember that the event equals the number of times an event occurs over the total number of experiments. Event is scoring a basket. The number of baskets scored over the number of shots taken. Let's see how I do. Shot number 1. Oh, air ball. I'm now 0 for 1. Shot number 2. That's right, I made it. Now I'm 1 for 2. Shot number 3. Oh, brick house. Off the rim, no good. I'm 1 for 3. Theoretical probability. When all possible events or outcomes are equally likely to occur, the theoretical probability can be found without collecting data from an experiment. A penny has 2 sides. When you flip a coin, there are 2 possible outcomes, heads and tails. The event equals the number of favorable outcomes over the total number of possible outcomes. So, there's only one side that's heads, and there's a heads and a tails side, so there's 2 choices. If you were to roll a tails out of 2 choices, heads or tails, your probability would be 1 over 2. Rolling a die. If a die is rolled, how many possible outcomes are there? Well, let's see. A die has 6 sides. It's got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So there's 6 possible rolls that I could get. What is the theoretical probability that you will throw a 6? So there's 1 6 on the die, and there's 6 sides, so it should be 1 out of 6. Nice. What is the theoretical probability that you will throw a 2? So same thing, there's only 1 2 on the die, and there's 6 different sides, so 1 out of 6. What is the theoretical probability that you will throw a 7? Well, let's see, there isn't a 7 on the die, so that's impossible. 0 out of 6. What is the theoretical probability that you will throw an even number? Well, even numbers include 2, 4, and 6. So there's 3 choices out of 6 total sides. So 3 out of 6. So 1 over 2. Nice. All right, so that was a little bit of a probability run through. What I want you to do is these next 3 questions, I want you to answer them in your notebook. I want you to try them on your own and see how you do and bring them into class for me tomorrow. Thank you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.